Chrysler Imperial. We just got to the Saratoga Springs car show and I didn't even make it through the parking lot, and I'm looking at what needs to be parked next to my 65 Buick. A 65 Imperial Crown with brand new triple white stripe radials, two-piece hubcaps like mine, half stainless steel, half cast. And I think this is an original paint car, and it's more beautiful than my Buick. The interior is so mint. Dual armrests, wood on the dash. It's a Crown Imperial with tilt telescopic steering. It probably has AM/FM, power steering and brakes, rear armrest with a grab handle hanging from a swatch of upholstery. It's got vinyl on top of the seats. It's hard to see with the bright sun. Crown Imperial, 36,000 mile, air conditioned Chrysler Air Temp. Beautiful, beautiful car. The chrome is beautiful. There's a touch of pitting. I wonder what the story is behind this car. Thick undercoating from the factory. No rust at all, and someone looks like they've sprayed something on. Where is it? That looks a little bit newer undercoating. Been touched up. Single exhaust. No duals on this 440 Chrysler 68. First year for the side markers. No reflector in the side marker. The sun is brilliant. Chrysler Imperial Crown. Belongs right next to my Buick. What do we got here? Autopilot cruise control, temperature, oil pressure, gasoline, torque flight 727. Mint interior, but it doesn't have leather on top of the seats. Sure looks like vinyl to me. What a beauty. Let's see if we can get into the car show one of these days. Little red button wipers. Next to it is a lowly 62 Olds 88. Which also looks really original with a painted white top and that famous deep dish steering wheel. Looks like a low mileage car too, 23,000 miles. Look at that big old brake pedal. It was a different era. Emergency brake warning lamp on the pedal, windshield wiper on the edge of the dash. Where are we now? Hang on a second. Windshield wiper control. Windows open, how convenient, huh? Wiper control. Summer ventilation, off, low, medium, max, heater, generator oil, hot, cold, only a fuel gauge and an odometer, and twin ashtrays on this nice Survivor. 62 Olds original paint, little burn through. You can tell it's low miles because it hasn't got a lot of stone chips. That paint's fading in the bright autumn sun. I wanted to wish a happy birthday yesterday, nice chrome wipers, to my friend Gas Sub Wild in Tokyo, Japan. Maybe I'll get to meet him one of these days. Twin ashtrays, no clock, no radio. It's not radio delete. They didn't order a radio, so it's no radio. Otherwise known as radio delete, which is not entirely accurate. Nice Survivor Olds from Pennsylvania. Do they trailer it here or drive it with that low miles? This Chrysler is stunning. Wow, I'd park that next to my Buick any day. And next to it is a 73 Chrysler Newport. Oh, into the plaid interiors. Orange carpets, white door panels. I always like those Chrysler dashes. I always liked them. Try to eliminate some of the reflection on this nice Chrysler with the speedometer. The needle pivots from the top like that. The radio controls are on one side. The volume and the tuning. Looks like original paint too. Orange metallic. Burnt orange is probably a name for it. Look at that long trunk with a little quarter window. Looks like a bodybuilder. It's had a few too many steroid injections. No rust also. No rust at all. Just a little hornet's nest somewhere in there. No rust. That chrome exhaust tip has got to go. Take that off with a Sawzall. Except for the chrome exhaust tip and a tiny bit of rust on these side marker lamps. Minimalist. Much nicer on the old ones. The new ones are kind of square and clunky. 73. First year for the 5-mile-an-hour bumper in the front and the 2.5-mile-an-hour bumper in the rear. Boy, I wonder what the mileage is on this car. Can't see it. Nope, it's on the right side top of the dash. It's a loaded New Yorker. Kind of the equivalent maybe of a Buick. Mid-range Chrysler. Not too expensive. Kind of blunt-nosed. Too bad they didn't put the side marker right there and break up that blunt nose. They couldn't stamp the fender in one piece. They had to put an extension on the front. I was reading an article on the 65 Chevys that they try to get the fender to be stamped without getting that extension. This has got the extension. This Chrysler has the extension because you can't get a die in there. Too hard, too much stretching and tearing, so you make a cast extension, which means more parts, more alignment issues. What do we got in the back? Same thing, fender extension, just like my Grand Prix. In my Grand Prix, the alignment is so bad here. My trunk lid sticks out, you can stick your finger in. And this one's got no extension because it has a bumperette. The remains of the tail fins. 3 beauties. 62 Dynamic 88, 68 Imperial, and a 73 Chrysler New Yorker. Even has a little badge in the crest. Better get into the car show before it's over. We can look at the hot rods, like this Caliente Comet. What a beauty. And a 1960 Volkswagen. Brand new taillights? Looks like an original paint car. Nice roof rack with oak strips. And 4-speed and some nice seat belts. And some serious fender damage. What a shame. How do you fix an original paint car that's been whacked so hard? Who wasn't paying attention that day and backed into this thing or whatever happened? What a mess. My cousin cut one of these apart back in 1972. Took the body off it and drove it around just with a seat bolted to the floor. Yep, the body unbolted from these. Even though they were unibody, the body unbolted. He took the body off and just drove around with a floor. That was pretty crazy. You know what they say, huh? The world is flat, air cooled. Don't know what I like the best. Probably that 68 Imperial.